Here we go.
Just sit right back and hear a tale of a podcast crew who gather around their mighty drink to give their point of view. Hazman is the panel spy, he shows that he has fun, and Donnie our host will jump along, guiding us through the storm, guiding us through the storm. Big T's our rocky keeps us true, he often gets his say. And just alive, he knows the girls and everything dragons win. And everything dragons win. The Mad Dragon podcast is a journey unforeseen with Hazman and Donnie to the moon. And there's Big T and Coco, just the start. Mazza and the other crew here on the Mad Dragon podcast.
Well, g'day Dragons fans, and welcome to the Mad Dragons podcast, brought to you by Complete Warehouse Solutions, a family-owned and operated business with more than 100 years of combined experience. Jeff and his team are more than pleased to assist in your Sydney warehouse refurbishment or fit-out project. Based on Commerce Drive in Lake Illawarra, get in touch with the team on 02 4257 1930. Now, this next bit is what Donnie had. You won't be joining us tonight for reasons I'm about to tell you. So this is from Donnie. I have no voice left. That was about the best non-finals game I've ever seen.
Oh,
With a very good four-pack of the Broncos and stayed in touch and then took our chances, and finally we were able to get our completions right. Hold the ball and you're much harder to beat. We actually gave ourselves a chance, and surprise, surprise, we win the game. Far from perfect, but so far this year, we've beaten Melbourne, Manly at Brookvale, and Brisbane in Brisbane. At our best, we can beat anyone, and that was a big 4 competition point win with the bye coming up. Hazman is raring to go, so let's go to the man for his take on the heroes and villains from this game. Heroes and villains, round 11, the Broncos can get bucked. The Broncos can't play. I repeat, the Broncos can't play. Will the real Alfie Langer please piss off? I repeat, will the real Alfie Langer please piss off? The curse of Suncorp continues for the hapless Horsies against the mighty Dragons, despite Jared Sutton's best effort to get him over the line. Now, seriously, how shit do you need to be to lose to the Dragons at home with the ref in your skyrocket? A topsy-turvy game in many respects, proving once again supporting the Dragons is not for the faint of heart or indeed the weak of bowel. My heart rate was up and down like an absolute horse draws in this one. When will Flano realise, A, his son is shit, B, we need Little on the field as much as possible. He's a much better hooker than Cook, which is why he's the hero for this week. His impact was immediate. We're such a better side when he's there. Now, on the other hand, we can do without referees like Jared Sutton. I mean, he was dead set on the Broncos payroll. I mean, either that or he's just shit. Now, did mine eyes deceive me, or did I see Casey Badger on the sideline today? I would have preferred her in the middle to that incompetent cheating bastard. You know what? I mean, do you even know what a forward pass is? It's when a ball is passed and goes in the direction of the opposition's goal line, you moron. Learn the rules or piss off. And then there's Ezra Mann, the absolute dog, who, if the NRL had any semblance of testicle whatsoever, would not even be playing, who throws a forward pass for the first try that Stevie Wonder would have seen. So there you go. Little in the middle, and the Dragons are back, and man's inhumanity to man. Now, normally I'd say back to you, Donnie, but so back to Hasman at this point. And look who we've got. We'll introduce the panel now. So you've heard from the Hasman. We've got Big T, Billy, Jesse's finally showed up. Fortunately, the power issues have resolved themselves. And Coco should be long, probably about half an hour, I'd imagine. Right, so let's just get straight into it. So the Mad Dragons' man of the match was Jacob Little, while Clint Gutherson's heroics saw him get 2 votes and 1 vote to Damien Cook. Now, we'll go straight into the moments of the match. We won't discuss the player of the year because we're kind of behind closed doors now. Kind of makes me wonder why I said that. Now, there was a pre-game change which saw us use Blake Laurie to start, with Jack de Belin relegated to the bench, and no other changes, with Nathan Lawson again 18th man. Now, first try for them came from a pass that was about 4 or 5 metres forward, blatantly obvious to everyone. Now, Jesse, is it time for the bunker to be able to rule on forward passes when they're that obvious?
100%. Everyone said that's a mile forward. Even Gutho was quite pissed off at the. He even went to Jared Sutton. Jared Sutton was quickly to shaft him, but yeah, it was blatantly forward, but still doesn't excuse our defense there. But yeah, you see it time and time again, not in just our game, but in many games we've seen over the course of the season, and yeah, it's just I don't know why the NRL just can't do it. Like, it's like if in a try scoring situation you can't do it, but in any other time during the game, if it's during a set play or anything, they do rule on it. But if it's in a try scoring situation, they don't rule it, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying for years, either let the bunker rule on everything or just get rid of it completely. There's no point in having it if it can't rule on something that you see that often that can actually be a game changer. We could have lost the game because of that decision. Fortunately, we didn't.
We nearly did. But talking about the bunker ruling on forward passes, why can't they grid up? Because they can do it with advertising on the field. It's all done by graphics. Why can't they grid up the field? Put what I mean is by putting more lines across the field, line it up with the camera, and then you can tell if the ball goes forward or not. Can't you? Wouldn't you be able to?
Yeah.
So why can't they rule? I don't know. I don't think
on this forward pass technology. I don't know if that's going to work.
I don't think this in-ball technology is going to work either.
I mean, does that just make it harder for Sportsbet and the referees to, control the outcome of the game, though?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, but I think they need to grid up the field, get it on the big camera, grid it up. You'll be able to tell then. You've got to be able to tell.
Yeah, no, 100%. Oh, and Coco has joined us, so she was gracious with her presence. Fantastic. So, guess what, Chloe? Question without notice.
Hello?
Question without notice. Dragons appear to be the worst team in the comp for captain's challenges. And I've got to say, that reputation seemed absolutely justified with this one. I mean, what the actual hell? Explain Explain it to me like I'm 3.
I don't know. Like they have to like bloody not do simple fucking challenges. Like dead set. I have 4 eyes. I knew that was like a mile forward, and also the Broncos fucking try was forward too. Sorry, it's 6:41, but I have to swear. So
Okay.
By the way.
Okay.
I
we're
agree.
talking about the
Tasman-
captain's challenge. Now, I mean, you've got 4 eyes, which is 4 more than Gutherson seems to have.
I know, but it was just ridiculous.
I mean, what the
He
fuck?
challenges for anything.
I think he's only won one this year.
I want to
I
know,
know.
Coco. I want to know, Coco. How did Sloan not know he touched the ball?
Well, we're not in Brisbane, so we don't know. Were you in Brisbane, Big T?
No, I wasn't, but I knew he touched the ball.
No, but Tyrell
I
Sloan
know.
was, and he would know whether or not he touched that.
He was. That's right. Exactly right.
He wasn't in
I
Brisbane.
know.
He wasn't in Brisbane.
We weren't in Brisbane. We should be in Brisbane. What a cool thing we could be, We could be outside Suncorp having our little, podcast. How cool would that be?
I mean, now this wasn't the only forward pass that got missed. Like, is it an unwritten rule for refs not to pick up forward passes anymore? Because, I mean, there were a few very, very obvious ones. I mean, even we got away with one.
Hey, if we got away with the forward pass, let's be grateful because refs hate us.
They used to be
Tasman,
penalties.
Be grateful that they didn't see our forward
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
Be
I mean, the
grateful.
fact that I'm saying that we got
Don't
away
tell
with
them
one
now.
is basically saying that I'm not as one-eyed as everyone thinks.
Yes, but
Right now, Big
sometimes
T,
they
I'm
like to
going to
against
throw
us.
this one to you. I'm
Yeah,
throwing this
mate.
one directly to you, son.
I'm on.
Now, the Broncos extended their lead with Ezra Mam showing his class. Now, how does it make you feel seeing Ezra
Ugh.
Mam allowed to play?
Oh no, it doesn't make me feel well at all. Especially after they sacked and released Martin Tapau because he liked the comment
Responded
That-
to a fucking social media post.
on social media.
That-
Honestly, they
that
sacked
was
him. See you later. See ya. Bye-bye. I don't know what's happening in Brisbane. Like Ezra Mam crashes his car on drugs, rah rah rah. But they make
No
mistakes.
kills a girl.
They make mistakes. The boys make mistakes. Martin Tapau goes, I like that comment. You're gone, mate. See ya. Brisbane's backwards, mate. So backwards up there.
No, they always bloody have been.
It's a Queensland thing.
No, it's a Brisbane thing, not a Queensland thing. It's a Brisbane thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to look as you've just intimated, Big T. It's hard to believe that the Broncos sacked Marty Tapau for liking a post on Instagram, but were more than happy to put their full support behind Ezra Mam. I mean, that pretty much tells you everything you need to know about the Brisbane Broncos. Anyway,
You look at the Fox camera today. When they scored the first try, Ben Hunt laughed.
Yeah, I hope.
Put the camera
We're
on
not
him.
talking about that asshole tonight, all right?
No, I was going to say,
I think he's realising.
I hope everyone like me, when he come on screen, we all booed. Hope you booed. I booed.
I
Well,
just
you
laughed
hope
at
that-
him.
I wasn't happy that every time they put him on the screen.
Hey, put him
You know,
on once.
He'll
They put him on
realise.
twice. Both times they scored.
Oh,
He went to win a premiership. I don't
The
think he's
first
gonna be
two
doing
tries
that
they put him
anytime
on.
soon.
when he came on screen, I abused him like he owed me money.
Let's move on. Not talking about him.
Let's move on. Right. Tyrell Sloan. First try claiming a bomb, and it looked like he dropped the ball. Now, the replay showed a remarkable put down. Now, Sloan had some good moments and some poor moments. Billy, do we have a more frustrating player than Tyrell Sloan?
Yes, we do. We have a more frustrating player. Kyle Flanagan.
Name him. Name him. And if you say Blake Laurie, you're out.
No,
He didn't.
I don't have any hatred towards Blake Laurie whatsoever.
Come on, say Blake Laurie. I dare you.
No, Blake Laurie's one of my favourites. So, Kyle Flanagan.
Good job,
is the
Billy.
most-
You stick to your guns.
Right. Okay, you're okay, Billy. You can stay. There's the guy who gave me more shit than anyone else last year.
He's-
Kyle Flanagan might be the most frustrating 5'8" to watch. Like,
Yes.
honestly, the kicking game, he has some good kicks and then he has some shit kicks. But the shit kicks outweigh the good kicks altogether because when the kicks go to them, they'll get it on the 10, but they'll be on the 30 by the time we get there. So he's not giving our line enough time to get to the freaking, to get to the tackle for fucking. It's just the fucking. What's the word?
Sorry, when were his good kicks? I must have missed those.
He did a couple down the corner there, and we pinned him down.
Yeah, he did.
I think he had like one or two, like here and there. I think he had two altogether, but
The kind of thing that's got nothing to do with the kick and more to do with the chase.
yeah. Well, I think the chase is good when the kicks are high enough. So, if you've put some weight on the kick and you've got it up high, it gives time for the defense to get there. Whereas if you're kicking long and short, it's not going to give anyone time to get there at all. So I think that's more on the kicking game of Kyle Flanagan than anyone else. But on the Tyrell Sloan situation, yeah, he's got some inconsistency about him. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's ever going to be fixed. But I would like to see when
Name me one player in the Dragons side that is not rocks and diamonds.
They pretty much all had some rocks and diamonds games.
Toby Couchman.
Couchman and Egan.
Egan.
Little.
But we'll talk about it later.
Okay,
Jacob Little.
losing him is going to hurt.
That is.
That is going to hurt big time.
Yeah, 100%.
Which I'm sure we'll get to a little bit later. Now, Jesse, at halftime, we were down 12-4, but we were still in the game. Now, I know most people in the group chat were just going, no, this is bullshit. We're not going to win. Fuck this. I'm going to go watch the AFL or something. Now, what were your overall thoughts of our 40?
Yeah, I thought we were pretty sloppy with the ball. Every time we did have a chance, we just didn't look like we were interested in the first half. It just didn't look there. Our sets were poor finish to the sets, but 12-4. Like Brisbane weren't going great themselves. Like
our last 10 was good. Yes, our last 10 was good.
We'll get to that
in the first half. In the first half.
The Brisbane made. We should have been leading at halftime.
Yes. Brisbane
we just
good.
couldn't really finish off the attacking opportunities.
Yeah,
we just
the amount of time that their homes
story of our year.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and losing the ball on early in the set, but during the coverage, I did see them said it's probably our best completion now. I think we were completing at 85% in that first half, which was I was quite surprised at. But 12-4, I thought the Broncos at home, if they discovered their mojo, because they're a team, if they can get points quickly, they can really pile them on. So it was vital that we scored the first try in the second half. Which
serves them right for picking someone who
excuse
can't
me, fellas. Coco wants to talk. Isn't there 80 minutes in a game? So yes, halftime we were behind, but I believed that we had time to in the second half to, win. There's 40 minutes. Sorry, 40 minutes. So we can win. So it doesn't matter if we were 12-4 down. They showed in the second half that they can win. So it was just halftime shit, and whatever the coach said, maybe they listened, but it's still 40 minutes a half, so not long till the fat lady sings. Over to you, Hazman, Captain.
Jesus, haven't heard that for a while. Now, I was going to throw this one to you, Coco, but you've pretty much just said your piece. So
bring it back to me. It's all good, Hazman.
I'll go to Large Anthony for this one.
Large Anthony. That's my posh name. Ooh, he's Large Anthony.
All right, turn it up, you clowns. All right, okay, we had to be the first to score in the second half, but we took a very questionable penalty goal to bring the margin back to 6. Now the players didn't seem to want to do that. Big T, what were your thoughts on us taking the 2 at that stage?
Oh, 100% behind what they did. Take the 2, we're behind by 6. So, but unfortunately, they got a penalty later and went ahead by 8 again. So, no, look, take the 2, we're behind by 6. We get the ball back, we've got to come down and score a try. So, if we score a try, we and kick the goal, we even. So, no, going up by 6, going down by 6, taking the kick, I should say. Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, I mean it's sort of reminiscent of the the Dragon sides of 09 and 2010, but I mean again I've said it before. I don't think we haven't really had the defense to be able to sort of get away with that sort of shit now. Like, I mean I could be completely wrong, as I quite often am. Now, I'm going to throw this to who I haven't spoken to for a while. All right. Okay. William the Child. I'll throw this one to you. Jaden Sewer's sin bin. Give us your thoughts.
Look, it was fair. It was a sin bin. Billy Walters, the grub, the one Billy I don't happen to like, decides to run straight at him, and fortunately, Jaden Sewer can't do much. Quite literally stops the try. And, obviously he got sin bin. But you know what? He gave a spark in our team, and we went on and got 2 tries while he was off and carried on with it. So, ended up working well for us, better than it did for the Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, that sort of leads into my next question. So, Chloe, Jaden Sewer goes to the bin.
Yes.
And we score 2 tries to a penalty goal in the time that he's off. Give us your thoughts on that little sort of 10-minute period. What did you think was going to happen?
All right, kids, block your ears, because I'm going to say it was fucking brilliant. Like, it was finally, because I was scared that we're going to, you know how we've been losing by like a point? I was like, we need to win like more. But I was so grateful that we scored. Like, as long as we scored and we were in front, I didn't give a shit. So grateful. And to Jaden Sewer, what else is he meant to do? He couldn't help that he was offside. Like, the poor sod was offside, but because he needed a quick kick, like, come on.
What was he supposed to do?
Rules
Just stand back and let him score?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, what is he meant to do? Like he didn't know he was a fucking offside. Like,
Well, if
far
he
out
didn't
from
do it,
his
they
right,
scored a try.
you know?
Yeah.
If they didn't do it, they scored.
Exactly.
Yeah. And all the work he done, he
like,
probably needed a bloody rest anyway.
Yeah, I think still, bring back Finau. Like, come on, bring our young ones back. Like I've said,
Dewey's
I
coming
have a
back
big
soon.
belief-
Dewey's
Good
back
job.
after the bye.
Great. We need the buy, and they need to work hard. Work hard to get the job done. Over
So
to
speaketh
you,
Chloe.
Daniel. Yes.
Right now, the agenda's looking a bit sort of thin at the moment, so we'll have to bullshit a little bit. Now, one thing I do want to bring up though,
Sure.
Big T, is what were your what did you think when Jacob Little gets the ball 73 meters out?
Oh, what do I think? You should have heard me. You should have heard me. I'm on his back, mate. I'm riding him home. Whipping him. I'm whipping him. Get him home. I've got to get him home. He got home. Well, I like a goosey he did too. What a goosey. Done a goosey. So beautiful, mate. Great try. I gave you my 1 point this week. I'm divulging the information. I gave him my 1 point. But yeah, no, I was on his back, mate. I was riding him home. I'm
going to make you bastards sign an NDA for the bloody player of the year, I think.
No, but he got 1 point.
Okay, I just got to say, look, I'm currently dog sitting, and I do have to apologise to Rocky for the 5 or 6 times that I absolutely scared the living Christ out of him during this 80-minute period. Like, he's poor bastard's going to need fucking therapy. Fortunately, he's a sleep now. I think I wore him. I think I wore him out. He's asleep.
I've actually got footage of what Donny's reaction was. Do you want to see Donny's reaction?
Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it.
Bring it on.
Yeah, bring it on.
Hey, Phil. That's my old boss.
Let's
Yeah,
see if
I wouldn't
can
want
get
to
it.
want to be under you either.
Where is it? Here we go.
Bloody beauty!
That's not all of it. I'll cut out a little bit, but it'll rewind.
Go, Jacob! Go, Jacob! Go! That was me! That was me!
That was me.
100%.
Oh,
Same.
he really does put the mad in Mad Dragon, doesn't he?
Yes.
Right. So, Jesse, I'll throw to you. How did the lower grades go this week? I think we went all right, didn't we?
Yeah, it was on the same time as the first grade game, or they played at 3:00 up at North Sydney Oval. Ben Rubble bagging a hat trick. The Dragons did trail 12-4 at half time, playing at North Sydney Oval today. But Ben Rubble grabbing a hat trick, Nick Sugranis and Hayden Buchanan also bagging tries. The Dragons winning 28 points to 18.
Fantastic. Now, should we bring Rumble in for Sloan?
Nope.
No.
I think Nathan
Well,
Lawson would be the next
he
one
played
in.
pretty well today.
Well, that's a good question. That's a good pick. It's
We're
from
on the
Scott
pot.
Jones.
So we're on the pot.
To be honest, if when CT comes back, he's just going to slot straight in. And I think Corey Allen's done a decent enough job to keep his spot.
Right.
I think
But he's
Sloan
on the same
might
side as CT.
Wow. I think one of them can do different sides, surely. They're professional wingers. They're not.
Oh, we need CT back
Yeah.
just for that, even just for that sort of impetus out of our own end, if nothing else.
And that will all depend too if Valentine Holmes backs up from Origin.
If
Yeah.
he doesn't, then most likely, I think Corey Allen will probably go to centre and CT comes back.
Because Plano did say today that Val won't be flying back to Sydney with the team. He will stay in Brisbane as the Queenslanders going to camp tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much tells me he's going to get picked.
It also tells me Sewer's not in the
I
side.
just hope for Queensland's sake he's not doing the fucking goal kicking for him.
Oh, you come good. He will come good. It's State of Origin. It's State of Origin, and they come back to the Dragons. Kick every kick.
Like he only performs in Origin.
They'll give it to Ponga. Ponga will kick
Ponga.
Ponga.
I mean, Queensland have got a lot of goal kickers, so- I don't think DCE's been picked, but I don't know.
Ian Johnson wants that. Did you pick up any other injuries?
DCE, bloody long neck prick.
We didn't, I don't think.
No, just Egan just got injured.
And it's a suspected ACL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody needs to get
poor
scans
boy.
tomorrow to confirm that.
That's
Poor
unfortunate.
lad.
Like he was probably going to be Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, Ian Johnson asking, did we get any other injuries other than the Eagle? Not to the best of my knowledge.
No, that was it pretty much.
There were two other injuries in the game, but not to Dragons players anyway.
To two key Broncos players.
Apparently Carrigan's all right.
It's a busted lip.
Who cares?
But he's
Yeah,
a
right.
Queenslander, so he gives
He's a Queenslander. Who cares?
exactly.
He's a Bronco. Who cares? He's a
And
Queenslander.
who-
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Yeah,
No.
any Dragons that were injured, guys. Any
but-
Dragons that were
We've lost
injured.
Kane Hart.
Who gives a
But-
shit about the Broncos? We're
I mean-
not their fans. We're Dragons fans. Any other than Egan. Poor Egan. I hope you're okay, Egan. You were playing
Yes.
great. It always has to happen. So any other dragon that were injured?
Yeah, Payne
Friend.
Haas is out for New South Wales, unfortunately.
Oh well, fuck
Mhm.
him then. See you later.
Maybe maybe,
Coco.
What?
well, maybe Loco Tyler comes in for him. It's a like
100.
for like.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, he
It's
won at
7:02,
Suncorp today. He knows
because
the ground.
word.
Yeah.
I think you missed the tackle either.
Or Blake
Let's get
Laurie.
into some news and rumours. Now, I'll get your
Ooh, what's
thoughts
the
on this,
rumours?
Jesse.
Who's coming to us?
Chloe, knock it off.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's right. I remember I can do this.
I just did.
Good work, Lee. Good work. Right, Jesse,
Yep.
Dragons are going to Vegas. Give us your thoughts.
It's good to grow the game. It's going to be the Dragons and Bulldogs actually went over there for this year's Vegas edition, and the Dragons and Bulldogs have been plotting this for quite some time to mark the 30th anniversary. I think actually the 40th anniversary of the 1985 Grand Final. I know it's going to be next year, but that's the reason why they've gone behind it. I don't mind it. Yeah, it's going to be good for the game. I'm not sure both sets of fans will take a shitload of fans over there to the sporting capital of the world.
The Bulldogs fans won't bloody.
Don't be allowed in. Don't be allowed in.
Won't be allowed out
You
of the
should have
country.
heard Gus the other day. Gus said there'll be plenty of Bulldogs fans there.
So, no, there won't. No, there won't. They won't.
Is anybody on this?
They'll be allowed out of
panel-
Belmore, will
I
they?
would love to go.
Well, I've heard flights are
Look at the bloody
starting, charter
visas,
flights, $2,800, but they're going fast. So any Dragons fans that want to go, get your tickets
It's
very
only
soon,
about-
get your flights sorted.
536 kilometers an hour. That's pretty fast.
I'm fine at home.
And Scoop's looking for someone to chaperone him over, by the way. I just read through the week.
Oh, dig
I
it.
did too.
If I was paying
Me
that
too.
much money to watch my team possibly lose in Vegas, I would not
No.
go. So,
It's not the game, mate.
Right,
It's
let
the-
me.
it's the
All right, I've got an
atmosphere.
idea here. I've got an idea. So,
Oh, who's
Here's
that?
my mum, guys. Say hello. Hello.
Hello, Coco's mum.
This is Coco.
Mrs. Coco, you're Mrs. Coco.
hey, Mrs. Coco, your daughter swears too much.
Mama Coco. She's
We
Mama
just-
Coco.
Mama Coco.
No.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, here's an idea, right?
She's stealing my food, guys.
Coco, shut up. Jesus.
Shut up.
Why does Dottie never have this much bloody trouble with you?
She's been drinking, I think.
Yes,
Jesus.
I
No,
went
he's
to
Been on the
Here's
wines
what
today.
it is.
She's been at the pub.
I
Okay,
have.
shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so Liam needs a chaperone. How's this for an idea?
she
I
pretends never let
chaperone
him
him.
come back.
Halftime entertainment is Scoop running at me.
If I had money, I'd pay to see that.
I'd bury him all the way to fucking China.
Anyway, don't pick
I
on
could
Scoop.
sing
He'll
a
be back.
song at half time.
No, I shouldn't.
I
I
love
shouldn't
the
pick on him.
tiger.
He's got
I
to
love the
defend
tiger.
himself.
Come on, let's
He's
go.
Now,
Well, we said
Coco.
on Tuesday we're going to start a GoFundMe page.
Coco,
She's
That
on
was
mute.
my mother. Yes.
Co to the power of Co.
Huh?
Like on King Toga, signs with the Knights
No.
and then backflips to stay with the Dragons.
Did you really?
What's going on there?
Yeah, you did.
The
You did.
Knights, Mum.
No, he's staying with the Dragons.
Oh, I hope so.
He is.
What? Why the backflip? Apart from the fact that Newcastle suck.
No, I'd suck. They're worse.
Maybe because he knows that we are a loyal club and that we are teammanship, and like we are, you know, even though we won today, we will win further. Okay, so and Mark Coyne, Mum, shut up!
No, Donny, no.
My mum laughed at me.
I don't know if anyone just saw Donny's message in the group chat.
Nah. What happened?
Apparently, Jacob Little's going to Manly next year.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
What?
fuck Manly.
Shh. Coco.
What?
No.
Bullshit.
I bet
I
I
do
hope
not
that's,
need a
I hope that's not
holiday.
true.
Well, how many
Please,
hookers do they
do not-
need? They got too much.
I know. We need Little. He does so much on the field when Cook doesn't.
That's crazy
Like
that
you-
happens, man. It's crazy.
Oh,
Are we going to talk about that last try? That last Sloan try? What an amazing try that was.
That was a great team try. We've seen.
Oh,
some
it was
good
an
tries.
amazing try.
It
It's
was
just
amazing.
a Dragons fan, to be fair. I don't think it's an actual.
As Fatty Vorton would say, champagne rugby league. That was a real team try. That one.
Champagne. Looked like
Champagne
Flanagan
Rugby
got shot
League,
too.
doggy style there.
Yeah. Looks like Flanagan got shot too, didn't he? He went down like a bag of shit. I don't know why, but then got back up and passed the ball. That was a great try. A great try.
It's only a rumor, the little thing, so it's not confirmed. It's only a
They
rumor.
gotta
So
It's a
Got to
rumor.
rumors
say.
are rumors.
It's just a
I
Dragons
get the
fan on
feeling-
Twitter.
I get
Excuse
the
me,
feeling
Philip.
this is-
If you don't know language, then calm down yourself.
Okay, stop. Stop.
I get
Stop!
okay.
Stop
I
the
get,
f bombs,
I get the
Coco.
feeling. I get the feeling this is Donny doing his Scoop impression.
What?
He's being scoopy,
Donny's doing
saying
his Scoop impression with this shit.
Where is it? What is it?
it's in the group chat.
Oh, he said in the group chat, just read Jacob
Oh.
Little is set to sign with Manly for next season, and he's posted a screenshot of
Some tweet.
some
Let me have
tweet
a look.
from
Dragons
FCFB
fan.
FCFB
Go
Dragon,
find it, Jess. Bring it up.
whoever the hell he is. What I'm
I
hearing
don't.
today, the NRL Dragons
Oh,
hooker Jacob
yeah?
Little has agreed to terms with NRL club Manly, then it could end up being not a very happy Sunday, hoping this tip is wrong.
But Donny's just said there is a mutual option for him for this year. If the Dragons
Yes.
Dragons do offer him a contract, then he can accept it. So
Cool.
if he agrees to terms,
But he's
the same thing happened with Jack Bird last year, but
no.
he chose to go to the Tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Bird's one thing, Jacob Little's something else.
But like when he's on the field,
let's
Jacob
not
Little,
compare
he
oranges.
does something. Like he does.
Yes,
Let's not
that
compare
guy
oranges
scored
and bad apples.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read too much into it unless Fox Sports or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Of
What,
it,
you're
of
gonna
it extra,
wait for Buzz. You're gonna wait for Buzz.
Yeah.
not even
I'm
that. Just an
going to
extreme-
say the same thing that I
just a
say
rival sport.
about every bunch of bullshit that I see. Unless I see an official release from the club,
Yeah. Yeah.
then it's bullshit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I only believe it when the club comes out and says it. Which I'm pretty sure Tony was
But
counting
it wouldn't
on. I think,
surprise me if he goes either. Another
Oh, no,
another thing.
I
think-
actually like him coming off
look,
the bench.
I think Donny's taking the piss here. I think he's
Yeah.
taking the piss.
Yeah.
He's leading us down the
But I
garden
do
path,
like
I
him
think.
coming off the bench. Yeah. Like
All right,
he
Jesse.
does stuff. Like once he gets off that fence,
Okay.
off the bench, he yes. Sorry,
Scoop. Shh.
sorry guys.
Scoop.
Scoop.
You know, it's-
Sorry.
Bloody hell. I'm going to close my window, guys. I'm getting wet.
Oh, beauty. Someone's already done it. All right, Jesse.
Yes.
James Maloney came out in the media labeling a former coach an imposter and said the bloke had no idea with the success of the team coming from the senior players doing the work at training. Who is he talking about?
Well, first of all, when I first read it, I thought he was talking about Hook. I actually thought he was talking about Hook. Then the article come to fruition today. He was actually talking about Flano. Flano did a lot right for the Sharks when they won the comp in 2016. I know he had a lot of experienced players there, like you likes of Paul Gallen, Luke Lewis, Matt Pry, Andrew Fafita, Michael Ennis, just to name a few. But you don't assemble sides like that without knowing how to build a premiership side, and Flano knew how to do it then. We don't have that sort of a side now. There's no comparison the two sides. But
I mean, this is coming from someone who was sacked as assistant coach over a drink driving incident. So this should be taken with a cubic meter of salt.
mm-hmm.
Translation: Maloney can get fucked.
Yep. He
Yes,
said
I do.
He reckons he's a shit coach. Then, and he's still working he is now.
Now,
And he had the
we
heart
got
to say he was my assistant when they won the comp.
Oh, really?
Yep, he said it.
Mhm.
and he was sacked as assistant coach because he's a drunken pisshead.
There it is.
So, as far as I'm concerned, you go get fucked. Okay, now, not Dragons news, but little bit of news about the body. So, look, Jesse's starting to get the shits of starting the show at 8:30 and going till bloody midnight on a school night. So as from Tuesday week, the Tuesday show will now be starting at 7:30. Now, knowing Jesse and how much shit he likes to dribble, we'll probably just go for an hour longer.
Still going to midnight.
No,
It'll still
that
be on,
means
but in
it's
prime
about 11.
time, Hasman. In prime time.
Prime time.
Prime time
with a-
Jesse, that's what we're talking about.
With a
So-
team
so-
to watch.
So you can watch NRL 360 and come straight into the Mad Dragon squad. There you go.
Beautiful.
And if
Where
you
it
like it,
counts.
Hasman might come on as well.
Love your Hasman.
Now, Large Anthony,
Yes, sir.
how's your ticker going after New South Wales flogged Queensland in torrential rain to wrap up the Women's Origin Series at Allianz on Thursday?
Well, I've had to think about this. I think the game against New South Wales, the girls, they were much better, better coached. John Strange is an absolutely champion coach. If he's not the Women's Australia's coach, no one else should be. But I come to think that New South Wales have something to be happy about the state of origin. So we'll give them the women's game. We'll give them the women's win. But you're not getting the men's.
Honestly, I think the
Sorry,
men's is going
BC,
to
but I
be
just got to say this. Fuck Queensland. Go New South Wales.
Language.
How good were the girls, Coco?
No,
I
they're
know
great.
that was freaking amazing. I applaud the girls going out there in the pouring down rain.
Oh.
Good on them. They won. Well done, girls. Keep it up.
Relax.
Did you see the one, Jess? You won't be able to tell me
The
who it
young
was.
girls.
She's running the ball.
Good on
she
them.
gets tackled. Her face is nice and clean. She gets up and she's got
That's Yasmin
mud.
Clydesdale. That
Mud
Yasmin
was just
Clydesdale.
running down her face. I laughed because I remember doing that back in my playing days. But yeah.
The-
I agree with Rory McDonald too. I think Tamika
Speak
Upton
up,
did have a
man.
bad game.
She got injured in the game too.
That's right, yeah. And also, I don't think Ali Brigginshaw had a good game either. So
Might be a changing of the guard for Queensland.
yeah,
She's been
it'll
around
be a
for long
change in the
time.
guards, I'd
But
say.
Hey, fellas, do you think it should be that the NRLW State of Origin should be the game before the men's
No.
NRL?
No, they won't get the crowd.
Why not?
They got
No,
their own
not-
crowd.
But
Not
It's like
when
a
they're
year
getting
before.
27,000, Coco. They're getting
Yeah,
27,000
I
to
They
the
got
understand,
their
game.
own
Like,
game, big
it's-
Coco.
they haven't played yet. The girls haven't played yet, and they're still playing from the. Like, I got confused. I watched it. I thought it was amazing. But why can't they play a few games of NRLW and then get the people that are, in form, whatever, for Queensland and for New South
Yeah.
Wales, and then play? Because I was like, this is great. But why are they playing now when they haven't even started the NRLW?
The real
that was my
reason
issue.
they're not full time players yet. There's not enough.
Yes.
The season's not long enough. They only play 12 weeks.
Okay.
And it would
Yep.
interrupt the NRLW season a lot. Like it's all right because the
Oh, well, that's
NRL they
just-
play 20. They play 25
Yeah.
rounds, 26,
Yes.
27 rounds. 3 weeks
I
won't
understand.
hurt
There's a
them.
dog.
it'll hurt the
Yes.
NRLW teams a lot more. So I'm guessing once
I
they get to
totally
17
get it.
teams and have a longer season, they probably
Yep.
will go down that road.
Because I just thought, because it's still like they haven't played, and I got confused. I'm like, how can they play when they've only played since last year? And I think good on New South Wales for doing what they were doing, but it would be good to play a few games, maybe 4 games, and then bring the girls. I love the girls' game, the tackles, the sportsmanship, the way the girls carry the game. Good on them. I get so in like invested. But they haven't played this year, so I just feel like it's lackluster for the NRLW for them. But it was great to see the crowd go there on
I was
Thursday night. Good
I
on
was
them.
there at the game. There was 16,000. That's not a bad crowd for pouring torrential
That's
rain.
good. Good
Um,
on them. Good on them.
And it was the atmosphere was electric. It was you could
That's
hear
great.
chants every time New South
Yep.
Wales had the ball. Every time
Okay.
you could hear the New South
That's
Wales
good.
chant getting louder and louder. That's great to see.
Okay. That's that's great to see. I just don't want it to be lackluster for the girls because they play like extra hard and like you said, they've got the shorter round. And now they're playing before the boys and before they even start. So I want to give them the support and encouragement. Go girls, you got this.
And well done to the Blues. We're going for 3-0, baby. 3-0. Clean sweep.
Won't happen.
Oh.
Won't happen. We gave you the first 2. We gave you the first 2. Go back to Newcastle. We'll go back to Newcastle and we'll beat them in the third game. No 3-0. No 3-0.
No bullshit. It's going to be a blue wash.
3-0. No.
3-0.
Absolute blue wash.
Queenslander!
Fuck Wetlander. Right. Now, normally we'd have a few more viewers' questions, but Jesse, actually, no, Large Anthony, I'll throw you this one.
But you muted me. How can? Oh, there you go.
No, I muted Chloe.
I'm muted for saying about Queensland.
Yeah, I know,
Excuse
yeah.
me, I muted myself.
Ooh, Coco likes when you mute yourself.
Take yourself off mute so I can mute you. It's more fun.
There you go.
There you go. You can have the pleasure, Hasmin.
Too funny.
Hurry up.
I mean, if it was Donnie, he'd probably just kick you out. Right, so
No, I don't like.
got a viewer's question here. So, Big T,
Yes.
Dylan Egan's going to be out for quite a considerable period. Who's our next man up?
Big Nick.
Young Gun, or do we go back to Michael Molo?
Big Nick. I want Big Nick.
Yes.
Bring
Yeah.
Big Nick in.
Yes.
Nick.
Start him off the
Yeah.
bench. Luciano in the starting side, and Big Nick comes off the bench.
Should have sent the
To be
game
honest-
yesterday.
He's actually been playing centres for a great deal of
I know.
New South Wales Cup. Is he ready to play second row in the big leagues?
100%.
Fucking oath, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lailor has some questions over him still in defence, so
He's always had questions over him in defence. That's nothing new.
and I'd leave him off the bench as an impact.
Now, forced and
There you go.
unforced changes. So we've pretty much just gone through one of them. Now, Emre Gul is due back after the bye. Does he came straight back into the NRL side, Billy?
No. I do not want to see him back in the first grade side. I just think that all the players that are in there now are doing they all did their jobs fine today, so should stick with it. And when CT comes back, he's obviously going to come back in. But I don't think Emre Gula should come back in. Definitely not over Blake Laurie. Blake Laurie performed today, so
Well,
People
he
wanna know
did
about
have
Hawangahu.
8 runs for 70 metres, 20 tackles with only 1 missed. So, yeah, he did his job.
yeah.
How many minutes did Loco get?
He got about 20.
Yeah,
looked
22, I
gassed
think.
when
He
he
only
came
had
off
that one.
today.
He only had that one stint where he got 7 runs for 53 metres and 11 tackles.
He was gassed pretty early today, yeah.
I mean, given the amount of defence he had to do, I mean, he's not ready for that sort of, full on,
Well,
you know,
there's
Dragons
Lisa.
fuck up after fuck up sort of defence.
It's about the same as he got last week. I thought he only did 20. Okay.
No, he did. No, he actually did more last week.
No, Lisa said she did 32 today. He did 32.
In 32 minutes.
Yeah, he got 21 minutes on the
Yeah,
field.
22, yeah.
Must have been 32 last week. She
I
might
can't
be.
believe he didn't come back on. We were that much better when he was on.
He's got a quick
Right.
play the ball. It's just too quick, which is good.
The commentator knows it. The commentators know they got talent, and they did say it today during the coverage. So yeah, he's going to get some more confidence as he plays more first grade.
sure.
And,
He needs to realize how big he is.
100%.
and he needs to put a few games together in the top grade.
Or
No, not Laurie.
Jesse, you take the piss out of Laurie one more time.
I'm just repeating.
No, no,
what
no,
Lisa
no, no,
said.
no, no.
Don't you be knocking my boy.
What Jackson
Read-
Ford?
Read the comments, mate. Read the comments.
I was responding to Lisa's comment.
Wayne Madden got it right.
So Granus for first grade next game. I wouldn't be disappointed if that happened. I like what I've seen from
Is
the
he an
real
edge forward though?
pod so far.
I know.
Could he do a job on the edge, Loco?
Oh, no. Too
No.
big.
Mm,
I reckon he's
I'd have him in the
somewhere-
middle as an impact forward.
Yeah, that's his position. Like
I
that's
mean, do you really want to play him at a position this early?
He's only
Become a
played
Ben
2
Murdoch
games.
Priscilla.
No.
Can he even play, or is he? I thought he was on the
He
wrong.
played
side of
today,
the
but Donny said he didn't do too good. He made his comeback
Hasn't it?
today.
I think Hasman's a cross between Jackson Ford and Blake Laurie. So,
yeah, Jackson Laurie.
Not Blake Ford.
Do we
Blake
just
Ford.
remember, guys, that Blake Laurie used to be like last year? He was Red V Member of the Year. Yes, he might be not having a great year, but not all of our players are having a great year.
no, he's
So,
having a great
You
year.
know,
He
yeah,
had a
you
good
know,
game
He was
today.
the player of the year. He was the player of
yeah,
the
he
year
had
in
a good game. So
2023.
maybe we should just stop wish-washing around players. And he last year he was Red V Player of the Year. So give him a bit of,
No,
you
2023
know,
he
not
was
all
player.
players
2
going to
years
have a
ago,
great
Coco.
game one game.
Coco,
Huh?
Coco,
Yes, yes.
you stand corrected. It was 2023 he was player of the year.
Oh,
Last year wasn't his
well,
best,
sorry.
but he's starting to show a bit now.
He is starting.
I know, yes.
Jaden
but
Sewell
on the
got it
jet,
last
they
year,
show a bit.
Coco.
Yes, I
Jaden Sewell
understand
won it
that.
last year.
Jaden Sewell's
Yes.
a beast.
Oh, did they? Oh, anyway,
All right,
back to my
let's go.
story. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go. Keep
absolutely
going.
agree
Sorry,
with
I just want to
Rory.
interrupt.
No, he was absolutely fucking solid today.
He
was
stood up
solid.
against Payne
I'll give
Haas. Yeah, he had a big battle on him, and he stood up to Payne Haas.
He stopped him from offloading
Come
the
on.
ball too. So, it's what his strength is.
Yeah, when Payne Haas
and at least-
looked like he was going to score, and he grabbed these shorts. That's when
Yeah,
they.
at least he
that's
stopped
when they
giving
put
away
on
stupid
Scalper.
penalties as well. So he's got a bit of a discipline into his game, which is good.
I think that in ill discipline was just him being a bit unfit last year. So, if now that he looks fitter now and he looks more lean, so
He does look a lot. He does look a lot fitter, and he has been playing like he's a lot fitter too.
yeah, 100%. You can realize it too. Just the shape. If you look at the shape last year, the shape this year, he's completely just he's shaved off some weight easily.
Maybe they should get Wayne Little to do whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
I've heard some breaking news. Rome Luai set to be left out of the team for game 1 for New South Wales.
Fair enough.
He's not playing well anyway.
Yeah.
They're getting beat by Souths now.
Yes. I was
Currently,
watching
yeah.
it until-
Currently
Yeah,
12
Yeah,
6
12-6. I'm watching at 12-6. 12-6 guys.
Yeah.
and I think
Who cares?
Reece Robson's set to be selected anyway. But
Terrell May set to be overlooked after what he did on the online gaming. I don't know if anyone saw it.
No, catch me up.
He was playing some video online game and with his mate, and it was basically everyone saw it, bagging Laurie Daly. Oh, he's not going to pick me. He's been told me I'm not going to play.
Oh, social media.
Why would you do?
Online gaming.
Why would you do? If he doesn't deserve to get picked if he's going to do say things like that. No.
Yeah, it doesn't. Silly boy, silly boy.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Nwaganitawasi?
Yes.
Don't ask Big T. We don't want to ask. We're not having
Well.
Queenslanders pick our team.
Mark the Wanganitawase.
His try was awesome.
No,
He will not
he's
be
not.
picked.
That try was absolutely filthy.
No.
The
That was-
one-legged.
That
Oh,
was ridiculous.
I actually wish I ended up going to that game with my friend, but good try.
Anyway, this is the Mad Dragons podcast, not the Mad Roosters bloody podcast.
No, I wasn't going for
Brought to you by Complete Warehouse Solutions, by the way.
I was bagging both of them.
That's
Oh,
exactly right, Big T. Brought to you by Complete Warehouse Solutions.
Commerce Drive.
Thanks for reminding me. I completely
Jeff and the team.
completely forgot about that. Based
8 Commerce Drive, Lake Nawara. It's New South Wales, by the way.
6.
Give
I
us
was
up
6. I
to-
can't read it. Need glasses. Which button do I press? Which button do I press?
The one that says mute.
Thanks, mate. Love you, Hasman.
Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm a bit out of crack
That's
after a bit.
all
All right, we might wrap it up there. So, good win against the Broncos today. We continue our good winning run against the Broncos up there. Now, there won't be a Tuesday or in fact a Sunday show next week as the Dragons are playing against the Bye. We're going to beat them 64-0, so I don't need to worry about that. So we'll be back the following Tuesday with Jesse starting at 7:30 p.m. But until then, come on, Dragons fans, fire up!
Ooh, I liked it.
Should we finish with the team song?
Yeah, go on. Before you do that, Jess, can I say one thing?
Thanks.
You sound
I'll
like
be-
Scoop.
Let me look out for more of my content. There's more content soon. It'll be 5 minutes with the future. Watch out for it.
Ooh, look out.
Can we sing?
Yes. Go marching in. I want to be in that number.
Mute has been mute. But when the Saints begin to play, I want to be in that number.
I want to be
Oh, when the Saints
in
begin
that
to
number.
play.
Oh, when the Saints begin to play.
Begin to shine!
Oh,
Birthday boy, Loco.
do shine. I want to be in that number.
In that number. Oh, when the Saints begin to shine. Woohoo! Oh, so beautiful.
See ya.
Bye, everyone. I'm sorry about tonight.
So we'll discuss.
I went to
the
Bolo
judiciary.
before. I know, yes.
Coco is at Pell's heart, she wears it on her sleeve. As Muzz tells tales of dragons, wins and tuna victory. Tony and the MV crew will do their very best. Getting off topic and I digress with a red V on our chest. The Mad Dragon podcast is a sheep of camaraderie. Navigating rants down rabbit holes in the land of the big wet bee. And so our peddlers speak the tales, our friendship is our dream. The Mad Dragon podcast, under